Sunshine parents, this is for Crystal and Jen's 3's classes. This year for our fall program, we are going to be doing Sunshine Storytime. Your kids will be reading you Where the Wild Things Are. So let's go over our reading. Kids, I want you to follow along with me and practice these moves.
Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said,
"I'll eat you up."
So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws, till Max said,
"Stop!"
and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start.
This is the part we're going to march around like monsters.
Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said,
"No."
The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot.
All right, that's it. So I want you guys to go through that story and practice that with Miss Bobbi. And then we're going to do this song called Make Believe. Let's all listen and follow along.
Sometimes when I'm feeling low, I know I can use my imagination. Come on now, imagine with me. Together we'll play havoc when we use our imagination. Let's pretend this bed is a boat. Let's pretend that chair is a rocket ship. We can go anywhere we want when we use our imagination. We can fly to the moon, set sail on the ocean blue. We can be anything we want to be when we use our imagination. Clap your hands, sing along with me. It's so fun to see what we can imagine. Come on now, imagine with me. Together we'll play happily when we use our imagination. our flying horse. We're headed to an underwater fort. Look, a tunnel on the ocean floor. Now we're back to my front door. Hey, there's a chipmunk waving from a tree.
Wanna come to my party?
When we arrive, what do we see? It's a chipmunk tea party. When we use our imagination, we have so much fun. Come on, imagine with me, yeah. Come on now, imagine with me. Together we'll play happily when we use our imagination. Come on! We can do anything we wanna do. That's right. We can be anything we wanna be when we use our imagination. Do anything we wanna do. You got it. We can be anything we wanna be. Imagination!
All right, that's it. Make sure you're practicing the story and the song. You guys have a great day. Bye.